Hey, 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 happy Friday. Dr. Joe coming from Atlanta. Welcome to my channel, To Your Wellness for Life. And everyone probably celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday. This is the day after. Hopefully all your kitchens are cleaned up. Mine finally got cleaned up today. We did it piecemeal, a little bit here and there. And today is officially kind of the beginning of the holiday season. Black Friday, before e-commerce, this was the day when you would rush to the mall and go shopping for Christmas. There'd be all sorts of sales. Remember the days when people were fighting over that last Cabbage Patch doll to get it for your kid? Now we do so much online, so the importance of that has taken a back seat, and on Monday we're going to have Cyber Monday. Anyway, we still shop. Most of it's done online, and thanks to Amazon and overnight shipping, you can get it very fast. All right, the beginning of the holiday season, and hopefully it's a happy time for many people, but for some people, it's actually a lonely time. And there's an article in the paper that caught my eye, tips on how to celebrate the holidays alone. Loneliness is a terrible thing, and my 97-year-old dad has a live-in caretaker 24/7, and every time I talk to him, which is almost every day, he's just happy as a clam because he has human contact. Social contact is so important, human contact. We are a social animal, so to speak, and we like to be around people. Now with the pandemic and all, we've put a little dent into that, and we're asked to not congregate in large groups, and we're supposed to celebrate in smaller groups. So it is a strange time. And so I did some digging today, did a little research on how to overcome loneliness, and I've come up with about 5 things that I think are really good. I have a longer list. If you want to get the longer list, just send me a comment or drop me a message. I'll be happy to send you the longer list. The longer list does have some overlap, so I've tried to consolidate them into a bigger bucket, so to speak. So, and on the subject of loneliness, it's actually potentially a forerunner to depression. And a lot of people get depressed around the holidays because they're lonely and don't have contact. And that certainly can increase the risk for suicide. And that's why we see it around this time of year. So we need to do something about that. And so here come 5 tips that you can do to overcome loneliness. All right. So the first one is connecting with humans. It's a big theme. And the second one is also connecting with humans, but more online. So direct contact, there's still some options there. You still can join a group, an art group or exercise group, or you can volunteer. There are still things out there that you can join or help out. Remember, one of the most important things that we need to do as humans is to help other people. That's actually what really restores our soul, so to speak. It's interesting. Money is really not what drives people. It's the desire to help other people. That's amazing. So find something that you can get involved in, and it will be good for your soul, so to speak. And it will certainly overcome any kind of loneliness. And you might strike a new friendship. How about that? Next one is, connecting with humans online. Obviously, now with the pandemic, we do need to kind of take advantage of technology, and we have to Skype and we have to Zoom, and that's actually been a good thing. And so one suggestion I have is, a lot of the gyms have gone to virtual training, and we actually have a new wellness coach on our team. Her name is Coach Shannon, and she lives down in Florida, close to Orlando. And in addition to our on-site 2 gyms for RX, we now have a team of individuals that do virtual coaching. And I think that's going to be the thing of the future, because who knows, this pandemic thing may drag on. We may get a new one. It may be kind of a new standard, unfortunately. But so reach out to Coach Shannon. She has an email there, shannnh.forgerx@gmail.com. And she is actually a former American gladiator. She's a certified health, nutrition, and fitness coach. She's great at weight loss and weight management, does it mostly holistically with exercise and nutrition. So reach out to her, and she will be good for any kind of loneliness that you might be combating. All right, so too many buttons to push here. All right, so number 3, so we're connecting with humans directly or virtually. The third one is to connect with something like a pet or a hobby. I like to bang around on my guitar. And I remember when my wife was going through her brain tumor radiation, our little Bijan, who has since passed, was her best buddy. He would cuddle up next to her, and she got a lot of comfort from that. Nothing like feeling the heartbeat of a pet like that, and the warmth of the pet, and they are so sweet. And that's why in hospitals they use pets, especially dogs, to comfort people in the hospital and in nursing homes. And of course, those are the people that right now, especially with the pandemic and social distancing, they are really suffering from some loneliness, and we need to figure out how to address that. All right, so we talked about connecting to humans directly and indirectly, also connecting with a pet or a hobby, like learning a musical instrument or maybe learning a new language. And the fourth one is mindset. So yesterday we were talking about developing an attitude, a thankful attitude. It was Thanksgiving, thankful attitude, which leads to gratitude, which leads to really better health. You know, you sleep better, you exercise better, you just have a better mindset. And one of the things that the paper I mentioned was also to practice gratitude. It was one of their 4 tips on how to celebrate the holiday season alone. They also suggested you make a holiday bucket list. Kind of goes along with this gratitude. Maybe even keeping a journal on days where you really feel in the dumps. You know, just start going down the alphabet and just start listing all the things that you're grateful for. And maybe silly things like the food that you have, the warm bed that you can sleep in, the heater that's working, the roof that you have over your head, a car that's not broken, a car that doesn't need new tires. I mean, there are just oodles of things that you could be grateful for. And once you kind of get into the right mindset of gratitude, many times you just get into a much better spirit. And then finally, you know, if you do need professional help, there's a helpline. I just want to bring that up. It's called the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services. It goes by SAMHS. I'm not sure if they call that SAMS. There's a national helpline. There's a number there, 1-800-662-4357. Take advantage of that if you absolutely need it. And people that will play back this video, there it is. I'll leave it up there for a couple more minutes. And as I kind of wrap things up here, so just in wrap up, we talked about the 5 ways to overcome loneliness. Connection is a big one, connecting to humans, whether you do it directly by volunteering, whether you do it online, and connecting with a pet or a hobby, getting the right mindset with gratitude, and then even seeking out professional help if you need it. All right. Let me talk about one more thing that in my research, again, if you need the comprehensive list of everything, just reach out to me, send me a comment or send me a message. I'll send you a PDF or the links to all the research that I did on the ways to overcome loneliness. The one final thing that I just didn't run across anywhere, and that has to do with network marketing. And you may say, well, what does network marketing have to do with overcoming loneliness? And I would say everything. Many people are critical of network marketing, say, oh, it's just a scam. But there are people who believe that may be the wave of the future as far as products get moved. Think about it. There are products that really don't do well just sitting on the shelf somewhere. You walk by the grocery store and you know that something is something because you've seen it on a billboard, you've seen an ad on television, you've seen an ad scroll across your smartphone. You just know what that is. But there are many products that are good products out there. Many of them are health-related products that really need to be marketed by word of mouth, by people, or direct sales. And then the money that's saved on marketing is basically given to the individuals that market that product. And let me dispel a myth. Another thing that people criticize network marketing for is because not everyone gets rich. Well, let me tell you, there's a rule called the Thompson rule. It's 80-15-5. And guess what? 80% of people that join network marketing companies could care less about money. They're not there for the money. In fact, 80% of network marketers, and there's 1,000 companies in our country alone that you could pick. Now, you got to be careful. Some of them are fly-by-night type organizations, and they're here today and gone tomorrow. So you want to make sure you do your homework and pick one that's good, that's had some longevity. But back to the Thompson rule, 80% of people are happy just making $500 a month or less, and they join for the community. They join for the connection. They love being in the club. And that would be a wonderful way for many, many people to overcome loneliness. If you are divorced, or if you're widowed, or your kids have moved out of the house, and now they're gone, there's an element of missing those individuals. And joining a network marketing a company or group would be amazing because they have such amazing support, and everybody seems to pull for each other, whether it's from your upline, your downline, your sideline, your crossline. They're all pulling for each other, even from other companies. There are a couple of individuals that come to my mind, like Worry and Ray Higdon of Rank Makers. They're two individuals that have dedicated their lives to help develop that industry, the network marketing industry. So more on that later. But anyway, do your homework. And if you need a suggestion from me, please reach out to me, send me a comment, or send me a message privately, and we can discuss this further. And I hope this has been helpful. Again, to make some changes, whether you're going to learn to play the guitar, learn a new instrument, you're going to volunteer somewhere, or you want to become a network marketer, or you want to become a Walmart greeter, you got to start, you got to stay consistent, and you can't quit. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.